Hello everyone and welcome to another React video. My name is Draven and today we are checking out more Missioned Souls. And I was going to wait a little bit before doing another reaction after we had done their Skunk and Nancy, said that wrong, their cover of Because of You by Skunk and Nancy. So I was going to wait a little bit, a couple of weeks just to let it kind of sit, but Mr. Simon D decided to head over to our Buy Me a Coffee link and drop us a coffee. And he also left this message. So, hi, Mr. Draven. I would like to assist you down the Mission Souls rabbit hole by requesting you follow up Because of You with their version of Bestie by Band-Maid, as I've seen your playlist of theirs and know you are familiar with them. By all means, go ahead and do a side-by-side comparison if you haven't heard Band-Maid's version yet either. Thanks in advance, Simon. So, a couple of things about that. Number one, thank you very much, Simon. I appreciate the coffee, and that's the reason why we're doing your reaction so much quicker than normal. Number two, I have not heard Band-Maid's version of Bestie, or I guess their original version of Bestie, and I'm not going to do a side-by-side because I want to hear what the kids, I'm going to refer to them as the kids, what the kids have to present as far as that song, and then I'm going to go listen to the original before the final thoughts and just kind of do a comparison that way. Another reason why I don't want to do technically a side-by-side or a like a 2-for-1 kind of video is Japanese copyright claims stuff is super aggressive. So I know if I have a Band-Maid video, it's just going to get copyrighted to hell and there won't be any ads on it. There won't be any monetization on it, things like that. Not that I'm doing this for the money, but if you go into something knowing if you do something, you're just going to lose money, why the hell would you do that? So I'm going to do just Mission Souls version of it because they've been super cool. There's no copyrights on it. And you guys came out in full force on that Because of You reaction. Holy crap, that was insane. First couple of days, I was like, okay, it's getting a little bit of traction. And then it just to the moon. You guys came in and just blew it up. It was insane. So thank you so much for the support. And I saw your messages about Highway Star being the next one that we should do. And that leads me back to the Buy Me a Coffee link. If you haven't seen it on the last video, here's the QR code for it right here. You can check that out on mobile or head down into the description. The link is there. If you want to see Highway Star or any other song quicker than normal, buying a coffee, which, just full disclosure, is $5 Canadian. So whatever that conversion is for you, you can buy one, you can buy a million. Don't buy a million, but you can buy kind of as many coffees as you want to support the channel and get your request in a lot quicker. Speaking of Band-Maid, yes, I have done quite a few reactions to Band-Maid. They were a staple in the early months of this channel. I have a whole playlist. There's about 20 songs right up here you can go check out if you're not familiar with them or if you haven't heard them in a while. Feel free to check those out and see what I think about those. And now it's time to get into Mission Souls. So, with that being said,
shut up, Draven.
Let's go. I'm going to pause real quick. What I forgot to mention in the intro is that I'm very, very curious to see what Mission Souls is going to do with this, especially guitar-wise, because I know Konami from Band-Maid is an absolute psychopath on guitar. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do, how closely they can mimic the original, and I'm going to find that out in the final thoughts, so be sure to stick around for that, and we'll see what I think. But here we go. Just one-handed ice. What a legend. great voice. You guys have told me about the little extra screens that pop up, and that's when they do accompanying parts and things like that, because obviously you can only do so much as one person, so it's cool that they show every time they throw in that extra in the production. Ooh, love a good pause. I'm also curious if this is a completely English version, like if the original is all Japanese. Lots of harmonies, very nice. Damn, that kick pedal was really cool. Stacey's got really, really good lows and really, really good highs. Like, it's cool that she's got the full range. Oh, ice. Just cheesing. And he dropped it. What a guy. Very nice, very nice. Good job, kiddos. All right, that was Bestie by Mission Souls. Let's go talk about it. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little concerned whenever Simon sent that request, because a bunch of kids doing a cover of a band-maid song, and band-maid is up here as far as, you know, technical playing and like just overall talent. So I was a little worried about what these kids were about to do with it. And I say kids in like a good way, like I'm not treating them like they're 4, but they're super young, so I'm calling them kids. I was concerned about what those kids were about to do, because band-maid is just so crazy talented, and sure as shit they knocked it out of the park. They did such a good cover of Bestie, and Bestie wasn't necessarily band-maid's like most crazy song that they've ever written. It was pretty straightforward rock song, and honestly I might like Mission Souls version just a touch more, and the only reason is because I'm a vocals guy. I don't play guitar, like I said in the last video. Like, the guitar is there, but I don't play it. I'm a voice and vocals kind of guy. So being able to understand everything that Stacey was saying in the song made it more enjoyable than listening to the band-maid version, where Psyche has very, very good English for someone who's Japanese and probably doesn't speak English on the daily. Her English is very good. But if there wasn't subtitles on the band-maid video, I probably wouldn't have really understood everything that I heard, whereas with Mission Souls, heard everything perfectly. So that kind of gives it the edge for me. Both versions are obviously stellar, and the cool thing about the band-maid one is they were out of their maid outfits. They were just in like cool white outfits instead, like just more casual kind of streetwear. If you're very familiar with band-maid and you only know them in their maid outfits, go check that video out and see what they look like outside of them. It's really cool to see, actually. But getting back to Missioned Souls, these kids are just friggin' phenomenal, and I'm really, really excited to check out Highway Star because I know how, again, technically involved that song is. I haven't heard that song, the original, in a very long time. I think it was on like Rock Band 1 or something way back in the day, and that's literally the last time I heard it. Would have been the last time I played it in that game. So I remember parts, but I definitely don't remember the whole song. So it would be cool to revisit that again. And that's the plan for the next Mission Souls reaction, is going to be Highway Star because of your recommendations. Unless, again, someone hits the Buy Me a Coffee link and snipes their recommendation in first. So there you go. That's the challenge is open. But if everything stays the same, Highway Star is next for Mission Souls. These kids are just blowing me away. Extremely talented. And I'm looking forward to doing a reaction where mom and dad are involved, because you guys in the comments let me know that mom and dad are also both a singer and I believe bassist, if I remember right. I know dad does a lot of the editing and the sound engineering stuff, but I think someone or a few someones wrote that he's a bassist as well. And I know that mom is a singer, so I'm definitely excited to check what they have to offer as well. So very cool. I love Mission Souls reactions. It's just cool to see that much passion and that much talent in a much younger generation playing these big boy songs, you know what I mean? So it's definitely cool to see. Hopefully you guys liked the reaction. And if you did, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hype it up, and let me know, other than Highway Star and I believe Sweet Child of Mine, those are the two front runners as far as recommendations. But let me know what else you'd love to see from Mission Souls, or any other band that you love, any other song and band that you love. I definitely want to check it out. Love new music around here, and YouTube thinks you're gonna like this one, so go check that out. And as always, we'll see you at the next one.